said some things, and I had some fun with him. It just got to the point where I think for me, it was overload. I had more people talking to me about, I think I had more vested in this series emotionally than I've had since I was a player, because of all the noise, because of all the Draymond talk, because of Draymond Green coming up to me, because of some of the things that people have said. And it felt like, for me, it felt like I was involved in the series. I wasn't playing, and I was a big storyline, which really shouldn't have been there. It was a comment that I made, and Draymond really just kind of came back at me, and I told him.
He responded to it, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and at the very end, I think you saw the second part of it when I was talking to Gary Payton, and Draymond came up, and
I saw that. I did.
You don't talk to him. You don't talk. You protect me. If a man is talking about me like that, you protect me. And I was like, what? And Gary was looking at him like, what? And we both now looked at each other. And I told Draymond, I said, Draymond, I'm right here. You need to talk to me. He's like, I don't want to talk to you. And then at that point, I knew that it was going to get from bad to worse. And so I told Gary Payton at that time, and you know how we keep it on the 100, I said, Gary, I'm going to do something right here. I'm going to get the fuck out of here right now, okay? Because I know this is about to get crazy. And when I walked out, he was still talking to Gary. And when I walked out, he kind of followed me. And then that's when we met in the hallway. And I turned around and I said, Draymond, he's like, well, when a man says something like that a man, you said that somebody's going to punch me in the mouth. And you got to be by your word. I said, I am about my word. But I didn't want to inflame it because I could have. Because when you said you said that somebody's going to punch me in the mouth, I didn't say that. What I said was somebody should have knocked you the fuck out if you've been playing during the 80s. That's
right. But that's the thing. If you had been playing during the 80s, that's the big difference. You weren't saying if I was out there, I would knock him out. No, you were saying if this basketball was going down back then, the way he was playing in game 1 or game 2 rather, in your era and in Gary's era. And the thing that pissed him off, in my opinion, was that Gary agreed with you. I think that's the part that didn't sit well with him because, and then he tried to change the conversation, right? He started talking about Bill and beer, started talking about, as if you weren't about that life, right, Max? And I thought you said it. I thought you said it nicely, rather. Not perfectly, but I would say you said it nicely when you said, maybe you should go. You weren't alive when I was doing this. Maybe you should go ask your daddy about that. Go ask your dad. He would remember. That was funny.
Yeah, but really, I didn't have any stake in it. I wanted.
Right. None of this was personal. Right.
Obviously, I wanted the Celtics to win, but it wasn't to the point where I felt like I was trying to attack him. I was just saying what would happen. And I polled almost every one of my friends who played during the 80s. I went to, as he said, I went over and I talked to Bob McAdoo. I talked to Chris Ford. I talked to ML Carr. I talked to Ricky Mahorn. And to a man, everybody said the same thing. They said the same exact thing. So I wasn't trying to berate him. And at the very end of the conversation, I said, yo, man, actually, I like you. I said, are we good? Are we? And that's when I had his hand. And I said, we good. And we kind of shook hands. And he's like, yeah, whatever. And he walked away and I walked away. And that was, I thought, the end of the story until I see the next day, Josue was on the beat again. Someplace in the background going, before I could get home, somebody said, who put that out? Sean Grady said, who put that out? See, what is the name of that? Said, that would be Josue's company right now.
CLNS.